Hi, Ruxana.
Hi, good afternoon, Sarita.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm doing exceptionally well, full of beans, and excited for the conversation. And thanks for your concern. Thank you so much, Sarita. How have you been?
Oh, I am also doing great, and I'm also so excited to have you in my channel. So it's our first time we are having a conversation video for my channel. So I'm so excited to have a
Same.
conversation video. Yes, and it's so nice to see you after so long. Uh, so let's uh, dive into this conversation video. Yes. So first of all, I think I would like to ask about your journey of spoken English, how it started, why it started. So first of all, let me know about yourself so that my viewers can also know about you. So I would like to have a introduction of yours. So please.
Sure, definitely. So, yes, first of all, thank you so much, Sarita, for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself in front of you for your channel. Okay, thank you so much. So, let me introduce myself. As you know, my name is Ruxana, and I'm speaking to you from Noida, city of Uttar Pradesh. But I hail from Bihar, and after getting married, I moved here in Noida. And for past 15 to 16 years, I have been living here with my husband and children. So, yeah, right now I am a homemaker, full-time homemaker, and a mother of three children. Moreover, I am a passionate learner of this language. When it comes to my education, so I have completed my bachelor's in 2008. And if I will talk about my hobbies, so these days I am really very interested or excited to connect with the people, where actually I am connecting with the people and having a conversation, and it is also helping me in my communication skills. So these activities actually these days I'm enjoying. One more thing I would like to add in my introduction that whenever I feel exhausted or drained out from my entire day routine, so I would love to listen to music to unwind myself. So yeah, Sarita, this is all about me in a nutshell.
Okay, superb. Your introduction is very, it was very elaborated. So, yes, I would like to introduce myself too, though my viewers know me, but for others, my name is Sarita Tegwan and I belong to Himachal Pradesh. I am a homemaker and mother of two. And as far as my qualifications, I have done MSc in botany and I have done B.Ed as well. And I have 6 years of teaching experience in private schools. And from last 1 year, I have been working on my communication skill. Because of some reason, I got intrigued in this niche of improving my communication skill. Though I have worked as a teacher, but still I felt like I'm not that good in daily conversation. Like from last 1 year, I can say that maybe 8 months or 9 months, I'm continuously working upon like my brushing upon my communication skill. So yes, and as far as my hobbies are concerned, I have many hobbies. Like I love music, I love singing, dancing. I like reading books, diary writing, traveling, and watching documentaries. So I have many hobbies. So I think this is pretty much about me.
Lovely, amazing introduction.
Yes. So okay, Ruxana. Because as I know of you from the learners group, English learners group, I have seen that you were one of the fine English speaker there, and I felt like that within a short period of time you have improved a lot. So, what is your journey like, and what are the hurdles that you face, major hurdles that you faced in this journey of brushing up your communication skill and English speaking skill? So, please share your views and insights about your journey and your problems or struggles.
Okay, sure. Definitely, I will share. First of all, I would really appreciate the compliments you have given. So thank you so much for that, for this appreciation. And because of this appreciation, this is also one of the reasons that I'm improving. Whenever I speak, anything or little bit, and when I get the appreciation from my co-learners, that time I feel that I am more confident, I have become more confident, I'm improving by their appreciation. This is one of the reasons, I would say. And if I will talk about my journey and hurdles, so definitely, because my journey I had started 1 year back, and because my education, I have done all my education from vernacular medium. So definitely, I have faced a lot of challenges to learn this language. And I had started my journey out of the passion because I was passionate to learn this language, to speak with the people. So I was just ready to do anything to learn this language. So when I had started, so definitely I faced a lot of challenges. Like when I had started, that time only I knew the reading part, and that time also I was fumbling a lot for reading. Again, I was not aware of what is the meaning of LSRW. Slowly and gradually, by watching videos, I got to know everything, that what is the meaning of LSRW, how to work on that particular words and the particular area to improve your language, to improve your this communication skill. So in this way I had started. And one more thing I would say, when then I started my journey. Then again the challenges, as I am a homemaker and a mother. So again it was quite challenging to just managing lot of obligations and responsibilities are there. So managing both the things was quite challenging. It was quite challenging. So anyhow, just I take out time, squeeze out some time from my daily routine every single day, sometimes half an hour, sometimes 1 hour. In this way, slowly and gradually, I just started working on every part, every activity that is required to learn this language. So, in this way, I can say that I am doing, still, I am a learner, and every day I'm doing my best level. So, yes, these all are the hurdles that managing between the learning and this homemaking, right? So, this was quite challenging part. Still, I'm facing.
Wow, nice. Whatever you spoke, like I think this is the story of every every learner of English, spoken English. So the problems and the struggles, the hurdles are the basically same for everyone. They used to fumble. We get out of the words. We forget the words whenever we speak to the people, and like fear is there and hesitation is there. So I think everyone's problems and struggles are like the same. So, so will you tell me that how long your journey is has been? Your this like for how long you have been working on your communication skill?
Yes, so as I mentioned that it's been 1 year, still means 2 months are left. But in this 1 year, I would say my speaking journey, if I'll especially talk about, so it's been 5 months only. It's only 5 months old, that my speaking journey. Before that, I was into consuming the contents. I was reading, I was watching YouTube videos and articles and everything. But after that, I started speaking. So for speaking, I would like to say that it's been only 5 months.
Okay, so before 5 months, you were just listening to the English
Yes.
content. You were consuming English content. So
Yes.
you did practice of writing as well, or just listening?
No, no, only I went through listening, because writing is something, for a homemaker, managing all the things. So it was
Hmm.
quite difficult or
Right.
challenging part to sit at a place and write something,
True.
just gather your thought and write on a book. So it was little bit difficult, Herculean task for me. But listening was quite, initially I found difficulty in listening as well, because these days people have very low attention span. They are not listening for 1 to 2 minutes, only they are into the reels. So I was also kind of that, so it was difficult to just stick to the conversational videos or any kind of podcast for 30 minutes, for 1 hour. But slowly and gradually I just inculcated, because I was passionate. So yes, so I started with listening part and started enjoying. So I can say listening
Okay.
played very crucial role in my journey. Still I listen.
Hmm. So means you have been continuously working to level up your spoken English for 5 months intentionally.
Yes,
Before that, you
right.
were just doing listening practice, most of the listening practice you were doing. Okay, very nice. It's very interesting that for after 5 months you have become a fluent and confident speaker. That is commendable job from your side. And
Yes.
yes, I think it's inspirational for my viewers too, because they will
Hmm.
also get confidence from you as you have also started as a beginner. So yes, and my question to you is also related to this. So what was your level when you started your journey? What was your level?
Completely, I started with the broken English. I started right from the scratch. I was not able to utter a single word. And that time I was not aware of all this. Now I am into multiple WhatsApp groups. That is, I would say that boon for homemakers. By sitting at home, they can learn. They have that option to learn from the home. But that time when I was not aware, then I had started with the apps. That some apps were there, still it is there. That is Ace Fluency app, CV app. So yes, when I was a beginner, I started completely from the scratch. It was quite difficult to just explain or express myself, even introduce myself. So I took the help from the apps, and in this way, slowly and gradually, I got to know about the WhatsApp groups, the people or the YouTubers they are just running. So then I enrolled myself into the WhatsApp group, and in that I found good co-learners and environment plays the vital role to learn any skill, to learn especially language. So I got their environment, and because of that environment I can say that yes, every day I'm doing my best level and I'm improving. Still, I am a learner. I cannot assume that I am a confident speaker, because always there is a room for improvement.
Yes, definitely, always. And we don't have to run behind the perfection. We just have to become the better version of ourselves. So that is the main thing. Okay, so tell me frankly that by your level, I just want to know so that our viewers can also resonate with us that what kind of level of were you able to were you able to talk to the people little bit like sentences without hesitation, or you have some hesitation when you have to start conversation with other people? You used to hesitate
You are
when
talking about
you
right
have to
now.
start. Hmm.
You are talking about right now, or you're talking
No,
about
no.
my
When you are a
journey?
beginner, when you started, what was your level? Like you used to hesitate a little
Yes,
bit. You were able to speak.
no, no, no. It was quite hesitant, very difficult to,
Start.
have the conversation or to start or hold the conversation for 5 minutes. Was quite Herculean task. It's a
Okay.
challenging
That's
task.
the thing that I want to know you, because many learners, those who are on this journey, some learners are there. Like even I was also, though I has had worked as a teacher, but for the daily conversation, when it used to come to the daily conversation, I used to fumble and I used to
Hmm.
go blank. What I have to say next, and later on, I used to think that I knew the words that I should have used in that conversation, but still I did not use. So that
Yes.
was the problem. I used to go blank. And I even from the start of when I was a very beginner, I used to hesitate how I have to start the conversation. So this was my level too. Even I had worked as a teacher, because when we used to teach, it was not a compulsion that we have to teach in complete English in English language. We used to use both languages, Hindi as well as English. And when we teach our subject, it is different because we know everything, every vocabulary about our subject we are already familiar with. But when it used to come to the daily conversation with the people outside, then I was not confident, I was hesitant, I used to hesitate, and I used to go blank. So this was also my level when I started.
So
Yeah,
yes, Sarita,
yes.
I would also love to know about your journey, because you are also speaking very well. And yes, I would like to know your journey as well. Please.
Yes, so many in on many points and many things are like similar a similar journey. I think everyone's co-learners or everyone who are learners, their journey is like basically same. I also used to fumble. I also used to hesitate how to, because I knew that to some extent my grammar was okay. I was okay with my grammar. I was confident that my grammar was okay from the school time. So I thought that I knew English. but I did not test it. I did not test myself that how good I can speak. I was good in writing. Okay, I was able to understand English. I used to sometimes I used to watch English movies, so I was able to like 80% I was able to understand, but I did not speak. Then how I would know that how much English I know to speak? Because I never, my tongue never get a practice of speaking. I never spoke. So when I joined a school just 2 3 years back in Maharashtra, that time I came to know that I cannot speak well. I have to work upon my communication skill, and whenever I had to speak with my not colleagues, with colleagues I was able to manage, but with the principal, chairman, sir, I could not hold my conversation long. I was not satisfied. I used to feel that I have to be a good speaker. I have to learn. I don't know English. Earlier, I knew that I know English because I can understand English, and I knew the grammar. But that I felt that I am hesitant. I cannot hold the conversation. So I was a beginner. For the spoken English, I was a beginner that time. After that, when I left the school, in the school, I had a good practice there. I got a chance to practice speak English naturally in the natural environment and the natural situations. I got a chance to practice, and but intentionally I did not do practice. I did not do listening practice, writing practice, reading anything. Intentionally at home I did not do anything for the communication skill. Just that I used to speak in English in school, just that. But after that, when I came back to Himachal, we shifted here. Then like I started working upon my communication skill. I started focusing on each and every area of this spoken English. Like I focused on listening and then speaking. Most of the things that I did was listening and speaking. So I also joined English learning groups and Ace Fluency. I also use still I use Ace Fluency, and I joined two English learning groups as well. And then continuously I worked upon to brush up my communication skill. So this is my journey.
Great, great.
Um,
So, Sarita, as you mentioned that when you had started that time, you know very well about the grammar. And these days, people, whenever I talk to the co-learner, they are quite confused about where should we start from? Is it important grammar? We should start with the grammar, or we should start directly with the speaking. So, as you knew that time, so you were good at the grammar. So, did it help you to speak in English? That grammar?
Yes, it did help me because whenever I used to speak with my colleague in school, that time I was sure that whatever I'm speaking correct because I knew the grammar. Because many people were speaking English uh, as per the school's rule. Many were speaking English, but many teachers, many they were making mistakes because they didn't know the correct grammar. But I was whatever I was speaking correct. Though my fluency was not good, I could not speak for long, but little bit whatever I was speaking, I used to speak correct English. Because I was aware about the grammatical rules, most of the grammatical rules I was aware. But still, when I used to speak a long conversation, then I also used to forget the grammatical rules as well. Though I knew the rules, but still I used to do the mistakes while using grammar. So this is, and yes, the your question is like, should we learn grammar first? No. If it is about the spoken English, you just have to start speaking. You know that how our children speak their language, as small toddlers, how this listen, how they learn language. They just copy and imitate elders, and then repeat, practice. Their tongue get the practice every day. They imitate the words, they copy the words, and then they speak words by words and sentence by sentence. They learn the language like this. So this should be the method here too in spoken English. We should not think about grammatical rules, these all things, because they make it complicated. They make this journey of learning complicated. So you
Right.
just have to start speaking. Don't think about the perfection. Don't think about the grammar rules, this and that. Later on, when you will be able to speak like quite good, you will be little fluent and confident. Then after that, yes, for becoming an advanced speaker, you have to know about the grammatical rules as well. We
Yes,
cannot
yes.
ignore grammar as well.
We cannot
Yes,
ignore. Right, right. Yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
very well.
Yes. So, Ruxana, what else you want to share uh, your journey? That how did you practice? You have been practicing for 5 months. So, what are your methods that you have opted to improve your English? That basically like
Hmm.
every day, what you how do you do your practice?
Okay. So as I mentioned earlier that I started with listening and still I am with listening. Okay. I always every day, every single day I listen and that is actually helping me a lot because what I believe that for speaking, listening is required. Listening in the sense if you are listening, so words and good sentence structure is just going to your mind. Then only if some good words or sentence structure are there in your mind, then only you will be able to speak. And no doubt, because for speaking one sentence, at least 100 of sentence is required. Out of that, you can filter a one sentence because these days I have seen people are quite impatient. They are saying that in a 2 or 3 months, why I'm not able to speak. For that, I would say the practice is required. Practice in the sense every single day without skipping. You have to do your practices like listening, reading, speaking is must because we are just struggling here for speaking, and watching videos. And choose the good speakers that they are not making any mistake. Otherwise, you are going to learn the wrong things. Okay, so in this way, reading helps a lot. Sorry, listening and reading also because both are inputs. So both are inputs, and yes, I go with the these days. I would say that I am going with the reading practice and speaking practice. Both are
Okay.
helping me a lot. And
So,
yes, I incorporated in between. I have incorporated reading also. Earlier, I was not. It was quite monotonous task for me. It was quite boring task for me. But yes, when I heard from the speakers, YouTubers, they always keeps saying that reading is very important. It is quite essential. If you are going to read, it is going to help in your spoken English. So I thought, let's try this activity as well. Even though initially it was quite monotonous for me, but anyhow I stuck myself with this reading activity, and I had started. Initially, I found very difficult to just stick with this activity because it requires your attention, your focus, at least half an hour. And these days, mind are always distracted, so it is quite difficult to stick at a point and read. Initially, I
true.
found difficult, but slowly and gradually, I can say I inculcated the habit of this reading and then found interest as well. And this actually helped my speaking journey as well. So, reading and listening both are quite essential and good activity to help you in the speaking.
Correct, correct. Oh, okay. So now let's come to the vocabulary because we know that vocabulary is the very crucial part of the language. So how you are improving your vocabulary and over the time how you have improved your vocabulary. So do you learn the new words or do you jot down them or what is your method of improving your vocabulary store?
Okay, so first of all, do you think that I'm using the good vocabularies? Because I don't think I have the good vocabularies.
No, you are using good, like not very advanced, but and we don't have to be very advanced. Like we don't have to should use very advanced vocabulary, but still, like you must be working on your vocabulary as well. So
Yes.
what do you do for that?
Yeah. So whenever I read or whenever I watch videos and I come across any new vocabulary, I try to jot it down. Okay, and next time in my next conversation, I try to use. This is only the way because I have listened or heard from the speakers or YouTubers. They also suggest the same thing. If you want to incorporate the vocabularies in your conversation, whenever you come to the new vocabulary, just try to jot it down in your book and make the sentences out of that and try to use those sentences with in your conversation deliberately. This is the good way. I am also doing the same thing these days. I can say that I started working on my vocabularies. Earlier I was just into whatever I was listening from the YouTube and from the uh, uh, videos, that only I used to just speak. Now I thought, let me elevate myself. So then I these days I'm just using this method. Whenever I come to any vocabulary, I jot it down and try to even though it is quite difficult, my book is full of vocabulary, but when it comes to speaking, I'm not able to. And many people, they are facing the same problem. They are not able to incorporate the vocabulary whatever they have in a conversation, and I'm also facing the same. But still, something is better than nothing. So that's why one or two vocabulary I'm trying to incorporate. So in this way, I'm doing.
Okay, so Ruxana, this was a great conversation. I liked. Even I lost the track of time. It was a very beautiful conversation with you, and I'm so happy. Now I think we should wrap up the conversation video. But yeah, I would say that my viewers and all other co-learners who would watch this video, they will get lots of insights and lots of tips from your journey and whatever you shared your journey and your methods of improving your English, what you do on the daily basis. They will learn lots of things, and they will also get motivated and inspired from your journey, because you started from the scratch. As you said that you have completed your education from the vernacular medium. They I think my viewers and all the learners of spoken English, they will get lots of things to learn from this video conversation. So I hope everyone will like this video conversation, and I hope next time also we will have a conversation again. And I
Sure,
like this conversation up to the end. So
sure.
let's wrap it there. Yes, you want to say something to my viewers and to other co-learners? Some
Yes, yes, I would say that it was really insightful and fruitful conversation. I really loved it and liked it, even I lost the track of time. And I would love to have one more conversation and multiple conversation in the life. And yes,
definitely, definitely.
consistency matters a lot. I would like to say for the learners, consistency matters a lot. Just maintain the consistency, you will achieve the success. You will become the eloquent speaker one day, obviously.
Yes,
Okay,
yes. So, okay, Roxana, once again, thank you so much. You came on my channel for my video conversation. So, thank you so much. We'll do next one soon.
sure.
Okay, bye
Thank you
bye,
so much.
and best wishes for your journey.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay, bye bye.